Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button somewhere over here. Click it. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Okay guys, Halloween crafty time again. So, let me try those crystal projection magic ball things. With these things from the Dollar Tree that I was so desperate to find. I need to get 3 AAA batteries. 2 AAA batteries? 3 AAA batteries. I was wondering if I read that right. I need to get 3 AAA batteries so I can show you guys what we're going for. Now, if you're new to the channel, then you didn't see me thrift some of the pieces. So I saw a project on TikTok. Everybody's taking these and they're making these magic little globes. And I thought they would be really super cute in the booth. So even if no one buys it, it just would add a little ambiance to the booth. And I really wanted to make one. So everybody was going to Lowe's and getting the 8-inch globes. I found this one at the thrift store for $1. The only problem is my fitter is only a 3-inch fitter. The ones at Lowe's are a 4-inch fitter. So mine doesn't fit quite right. And I also didn't like that everybody that was doing this project was leaving this little base. So I needed to come up with a solution to all of those problems. And I think I have one. So let me go get my batteries so that we can show you what the projector is going to look like. Show you what it should look like when it's done, and then we'll see if we can, if my brain's working right. Sometimes in my head it works out, and then sometimes in my head it's like, girl, it ain't gonna work. We're gonna find out. It's working. It's working. Okay. So the TikTok-y girls are shoving these things up in here, and you can see that inside there, the little images you can't see. Hang on. Maybe if I shut those lights off, it'll make it easier to see. There you go. They project up onto the ball. And you know what? Seeing it like it is right now, I know that what I'm planning to do should work. That's very exciting. Okay, let's turn the lights back on. So, you know, all about this channel, if you're not familiar with it, I'm all about using what we have, reusing thrifted pieces instead of going to Lowe's and buying the brand new globe. So when I walked into my local thrift store and they had 2 of these globes, I was like, I'm gonna make it work. I also, on the same trip, I was trying to mull over the solution to the problem of it, what it was sitting on, and I saw this. Ignore the fact that somebody bought it, didn't come back for it. Here, that's the little note saying. I saw this. Now, this will sit on there, but you'll still see the base, right? Right? And I thought, well, shouldn't that work? Well, I'll be darned. It does. And don't come at me in the comments going, you know, you're supposed to come at those from the side because it's safer. But yeah, I want the side. I want the hole to be under this lip. So I've just got my can opener, my trusty can opener, and it is making short work of this. It's working. See, sometimes I see things in my brain and it works. So now that looks more appropriate to me as a crystal ball base, right? And then if we get the light up, I don't even need to glue the light in there. I was going to glue the light in there. Y'all, I don't have to. I'm going to hot glue this to the base, paint the base black. I got to get this rope off of here. We've got ourselves a wonderful little Halloween globe. I'm so excited. It's actually coming together. Look how cute it is. Look how cute it is. I'm so happy. We'll just need to hot glue this to the base to make sure that that stays in place. But let me get the matte black out and paint this base. You guys, this project just turned out. I'm very excited right now. This is just a bucket from the Dollar Tree, by the way. This is one of their little bucket things. Why is that? Did that stop? No. Okay. I'll shut that off. That somebody had glued, I don't know what this is, rope onto. But I'm going to take the rope off, and then we're going to paint this a matte black. And that, I think, will give it that Halloween twist we're looking for here. I don't know, but I have 2 globes and 2 uplights. So I might as well cut the bottom out of this one too before sending this back off to the kitchen. And look at that. Cuts right through this one too. Bye-bye bucket bottoms. Easy peasy. And a much nicer base, in my opinion, than letting it sit on the light itself. Only because in my world, somebody's going to knock it over, right? Somebody's going to hit it. It's unstable when it's on it's got a wider top than the bottom, a narrower bottom. I can speak. I can. Not today, but apparently. Ta-da! Coat one down. I think I am going to go ahead and coat this one, but this one looks like it's going to need a little bit of sanding, a little bit of prep work on this one. All right, so I've gone ahead and put a second coat of paint on, and what I did was I pounced the paint. So pouncing paint is just, for those of you who don't know, is just slapping it on there. Like, that's what pouncing is. When somebody says to pounce a pattern, like with chalk, or to pounce the paint, or when you're stenciling, that's called pouncing. It just gives it a different texture, and I want to give the whole thing on both of them a texture because I have an idea. As I work on projects, sometimes my ideas will change and evolve based on what I'm seeing. And what I saw here was when this texture on the bottom of this one, I went, I want more texture, and then I want to do an accent to that texture. Not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm going to do it because I think it will be cool, and I want to go for a different kind of spooky look. I don't want it to look pristine and perfect and like I just painted it today, right? This is a witch's crystal ball sort of situation we're going for, and I doubt very much that the witches are going to have like a brand new factory finish on their crystal ball stand, right? Okay, I'm bored. I'm going to take them out and give them a little gold. I don't care. It's dry enough. They're dry enough. All right, I'll be back. I just ran up and down the stairs. Okay, so I went ahead and hit it with the Ultra Matte charcoal gray. And then I hit it with Martha's Copper. Can you see it? And it just gives it a different look around the whole thing. So we've got the 3 layers of colors on there. And to do the copper, literally I just like ran by so that there's no heavy deposits. Like this was just a brush over. And if you look up close, you can see how it deposited unevenly, but across the whole thing. So that's what I wanted. That's exactly right. It looks so cool now. All right, it's time to get gluing our globes on and finish this project up. I have my two bases. One is shorter but wider at the top, and one is taller and more narrow at the top. And since this had the smaller globe, and this was a wider globe, they're gonna go like that. So I'm gonna run a bead of hot glue around the lip of each one here. I'm going to end up running a bead around the inside of that just to make sure that gap is filled. You knew I would, let's face it. This gap right in here, I'm going to run a little bead right around in there. Ta-da! Spooky lobes. Okay. All right. We're going to do that. Tack that overlap down right there. And I have these spiders that I think I'm going to use. I mean, I've got a web. I need a spider. Yeah. Where to glue it? Where do you glue a spider so it sticks? Okay, there's my little spider embellishment, which you can't really see on camera. I want to see it work. Now, I should be able to just place this over the top, shut the light off, and you can't really see it. It's a spooky globe. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. We can continue to embellish this if we want. I'm going to move on to the next one, but you can see it's doing its thing with its little projected bats and pumpkins and witches. Let's spin it this way. And you can kind of see it a little bit better. So cute, you guys. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to embellish the next. Y'all, it is so hot out. My hot glue isn't drying. I've been holding this for like ever. Try to dry. I'm gonna throw some ice in there. As long as it's upside down. I don't need to do that, I don't think. Couple good dollops in there. They're not drying either. They're not cooling. Not cooling. Okay, so here's the final on this one. And I didn't have another set of AAA batteries to put in for the second one to light both of them up. But here's the second one. I left the bottom ragged like I wanted to because I wanted it to look all used up. And then I put the red flowers on that one to embellish it. I don't know if it needs sparkle on that one. I wanted one that stayed sort of rustic, and I actually might keep that one. I want one too. I need one too, my pretties. Yeah, but for mine, I paid what they paid for one globe. I paid for my whole project. and not including the batteries or the paint, but like all the pieces and parts. So 50 cents for the bottom, $1 for the top, $1, 50 cents, so $1.50. And then these were $1.25 each. So let's see, that's $3 for $5.50 I paid for the entire project. And one of these globes in the original project was $8. So, and I think when I looked at Milo's, these are 10. I don't know why they're more expensive here than wherever she is. Maybe she's closer to the glass company. I don't know. But mine were $10 for the globe. And like I said, originally she just had it sitting on this part. So it was very tippy. So I'm happier with my project. I like the way this turned out with the base so that it has a nice base to sit on. It's not tippy. You know, if somebody bumps the table, it ain't going over, right? So you've got a display and somebody just happened to tap that before and it was going to go over. It was going to go over because this didn't actually sit inside her globe either. And I just thought it needed a better base. So I'm happy. Time to get our spooky on. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.